Yeah, so I just want to quickly share about share capital, basically. When you talk about the share capital of a company, a lot of people necessarily don't even understand. I once had a client, reach out talking about he wanted to register a bank. Okay, I pried further and I was like, okay, what kind of bank do you have in mind? Is it a microfinance bank? Is it a commercial bank? Is it any of these very big banks that the CBN regulates and all of that? And she was like, okay, she's looking at a tech bank. So I asked her further, like, okay, what model are you looking at? She now sends me, I think, a German bank, more like a fintech company, but they use the word bank as part of the name. This company was a company registered in Germany. So I now had to advise her, why do you want to register a bank? So having asked a whole lot of questions, I now basically realized that, the entire frenzy around financial services, you talk of all the very popular fintech apps that you find out there, was basically her motivation. But she didn't particularly understand what it meant to get to that particular point. But the entire the shocker for me basically had to do with the fact that in all this talk, I had been talking, I was already thinking, okay, we're looking at maybe a fintech company, minimum of 20 million share capital. Finally, she said she wanted to use a business name. And I said, no, you can't use a business name to register a fintech. You can't even use a business name to register a bank. So much of the times, it's our job to help clients to clarify a lot of things that might confuse them with respect to regulatory compliance, doing business in Nigeria, the kinds of businesses that people should necessarily engage in, and all of those things. So at Nigerian Company, that's basically what we do. So my advice personally to everyone listening to this video, when you're thinking about a service that you want to render, when you're thinking about a business that you want to get involved in, especially when you are not thinking of a business name, if what you have in mind is a limited liability company, then one of the factors that you should bear in your mind is that the share capital of whatsoever business that you have in mind will be determined by, or better yet, the business you want to render is influenced by the share capital pre-considerations or considerations for that particular business. If, for example, you are thinking of fintech, you are looking at a minimum of 20 million share capital. If you're thinking of maritime, cabotage, you are looking at about 25 million. If you're thinking of maybe a security business, you want to have like a security business, you are looking at a minimum of 10 million shares. If you're looking at asset management, if you're looking at a whole lot of other business types, then you should remember, or you should know that the share capital of those things that you have in mind would definitely be affected. You cannot come with a 1 million share capital mindset and you are necessarily thinking of running a bank. It doesn't necessarily work that way. It doesn't work that way. So when you're talking to professionals, sometimes it's also good as an individual, do your own research before you reach out to professionals to advise you. At least just learn a little so that when they are sharing certain things with you, you would know where they are actually coming from in terms of the advisory that you are receiving. So this video was just to debunk the myth that you can use a business name to register a bank. It has never happened anywhere in the world. I don't think that's about to start happening. So just to wish you a very wonderful year ahead. Nigerian Company, we're here to do all we can to support you in your business. And I'm very sure that 2025 is going to be a very great year. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel that we've done a lot of learning. The economy has taught us so much. We've also, a lot of people are adapting to the economic challenges, the harsh realities of what the Nigerian economy is putting forward. And I'm sure that brighter days are definitely ahead. I'm not a government spokesperson, but I'm just trying to let you know that the earlier you get that idea rolling, the better for you. Don't wait till tomorrow. If you have a beautiful idea, don't necessarily always think about the money first. Think about the collaborations that you can also enter into to bring life to that dream that you have. And I'm very sure that as you go on, greater things are ahead of you. See you on the next video, guys. God bless you. Bye. Cheers. Bye.